psychopath in my Michael Myers mask. Hey, let the rifle blast or the knife stroke slash bodies in the recycled trash. Boy, your life won't last. Homicidal ass, beware, I'm the headless horseman. Dismember and behead the corpse to be prepared for torture, of course. Searching and lurking for a certain person. You submerging my Hercules and where the dirt is. Do an extra shooting at the execution. Like find the exit, they shooting. Everybody strapped up like a revolution. I'm a schizophrenic, sick as the clinic. And you V-tenant with a pistol in it. Not mental diminic, it's a bloodbath. When the slugs blast, I'm the mortician at the morgue twitching. War wishing, looking for more missions. Feds looking for corpses missing. I'm the serial killer suspect. Bust text till I crush checks. Cut necks, duck wreck, or I spill blood like it's a gut check.
John Elway, whole Freemason out here. Right? Get this off the Grand Lodge of Ohio. John Elway, decorated quarterback. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Scottish Rite. John Elway. I wonder why they putting him out there like that. You got the source from the Knights Templar, straight from the horse's mouth. Brother John Elway. Right? Notice they got his last name lowercase than that particular Google image. But yeah, famousfreemasons.com, he on there, right? I'm not making this up. Their words, not mine. Right, we know he played for the Broncos, number 7. But let's get into the L, right? And we talked about this L before with the Moor signs and fallen angels. We got videos on that. But this is just a basic for the beginners. What is L, right? So you got Elway, Elohim, Elion. Elway is the way of El. You know, the devil name was Samuel. So the L was basically the name of God, right? We got the meaning right here. Okay. So they saying it's a railroad, it's a noun. Okay. This is, you know, that's what they say. An abbreviation for elevator. Suffix. So then you got L. Now I told y'all L-E-L-L-E. Old English, partly from French. What does L mean in Spanish? It's the. Spanish is Latin. English is based off Latin. So you could more so say it's the more so than the rail. Right? That one. Okay, so I'm just showing you that the L is multicultural. Just the EL means something, whether it's English, Greek, Hebrew. Okay, let's get into it. Now, L is also the Elohim and Yahweh. Some have said that L is Saturn. Why is Saturn also L? Right? And we can get into all that, but I don't want to take you that deep. I'm just trying to show you, you know, where we're going with this. Why is Saturn also called El? Who is El? Is the worship of Saturn evil? Right? So, El is a deity. Right? I just told you El was Saturn, the king of the gods. El, Elyon, that's Hebrew. Symbol is the bull. I'm gonna take y'all deeper on that bull a little later. But okay, we see what that looked like. A statue of El. 2 lions, Elions. We did the video on that. Baal, you seen Baal? We know who Baal is. Okay, so we getting somewhere. What does El mean in Moorish? Added suffix Baal, El, surnames. right? You know, your surname is what you do, what you are. This is the type of stuff that come up with L. The meaning of L, Al, Ali, and Bay, Day. These vowels and these consonants is interchangeable. Y'all gonna see that. Okay. Well, then we at L with the Moors. L is multicultural, it's biblical. Okay. What's the origins of L in Moorish? Now they saying Turkey. I mean, you can pause it and read all this good stuff if you want to get this deep into it. I'm just showing you the research. But they saying it's Turkish. L is Moorish. Moors with the Fez. 33-degree Shriners with the Fez. Way of the Moor. Right? Way of the Moors. Elway. If L is Moorish, it's actually a name, a surname. Right? That's coming straight from the horse's mouth. You know, Elway, where 7, circle 7 of the Moors. Coincidence that he wears 7 and his name Elway, way of the Moor, Elway, way of L, right? He wear the 7. And that's the Moorish number. It's on the cover of their Bible, right? It's their titles. El, Bay, Al. Right? I told you that El was the name of God. Okay? The Fez go with El. Bay go with the headdress. We ain't gonna take you too deep into the more science. Let's get into the way. What is way? Method, style, manner of doing something. Right? So, Elway. Moors are Masons. Moors are the 7. Moors are L. Elway wear 7. It's a clear correlation. You see in the Moorish books, they're giving you Freemasonry right there with it. No question. Okay? Holy Quran, that is, now understand Moorish is Muslim and it's also Freemasonry at the same time. The Holy Quran, right, with the circle 7, the one eye, the star, you see the star. Notice the circle always broken, but that's a different story for another video. They got the pointed stars, right? Okay, pyramid. So you gotta really know where this stuff come from. Understand the words you speaking. You just saying Elway. Who else got Elway as a last name? You ever heard that last name before? Get yourself familiar with the Fez. Right? It's just a little tidbit I'm tossing in there. Get yourself familiar with the Fez. But I'm just showing you that Elway wears 7. L is Moorish, 7, and we know what a way is. A way is a path, a method of doing something. So I just showed you what L is, God's way, right? But see, notice Moore's the only one that use L as a surname. And I told you that surname is like what you do, a miller, a tiller, a Smith, a John Smith, blacksmith. I always play for the Broncos, the pale white Broncos, bloodthirsty Broncos. Now, what is the coincidence or the odds that the Denver airport got Blucifer? Now, for us old heads, when they first put this up, it was white. Call it a Mandela effect, call it whatever. When they first put it up, it was white. I can't remember what happened. Something happened with the balls, or I think, something happened with the... Now you see they saying it's Blucifer cursed. guess the guy making it died. Something fell on his leg and he bled to death. Okay, they named it Blucifer. The eyes glow at night. Denver Airport has Blucifer. Lucifer, the white Bronco. Elway plays for the Broncos in Denver. But they have Blucifer. He plays for the Broncos. What is it? You see what I'm saying? How can there be so many connections? Just a little tidbit. They also have gargoyles. Some of them talk. They're talking gargoyles around the Denver airport. That's a different video about them gargoyles, but staying on point, the gargoyles supposed to have been like the watchers, so they sit and watch what they about. Yeah, Blucifer in Denver, a Bronco, where Elway, Way of L, plays for the Broncos. You know, I like to see what they got going with the memes. Sometimes people make some interesting memes. They think it's haunted because artist died. Sculpture fell on them. The demon horse, right? Okay. So there's that. Happy birthday, Blucifer. And it's not even like, I'm just showing you his Google, but it's not even like hidden. And let's get into the real Bronco. It's the symbolism of the white horse, the Bronco. You notice that Denver Bronco is white in the logo. I showed you the logo in the beginning of the video, right? Or you see it in your mind. You know what the Denver Broncos is. The Pale White Horse by William Cooper. It's the Pale White Horse. It is one of the 4 horsemen, and in particular, the white horse is death, is the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper the angel of death ride the white horse. Okay, that's why they say, behold the pale white horse. Like, you know, you might can see war, and I think one of them's like conquer or something like that. But in the Bible it say, I looked and beheld a pale white horse, and he who sat on it named Death. It's coming from the Bible, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. What does the pale horse mean? Represents death. This ain't your English. Your English. Representative of death in the literature of the Bible. Pale white horse. Right? Death sat on the pale white horse. El, what some people say is Saturn or Yahweh, Chronos. It's a lot of different names, but a lot of people know what I'm talking about when I say Saturn. It's supposed to be El. Samuel is supposed to be Saturn. Satan supposed to come from Saturn. So the Elway with the Bronco. So do you really want the pale white horse at the airport? So I mean, like, well, you gotta think, like, okay, maybe you're gonna say in your mind, well, it was a blue horse. Like, it was a blue horse. It wasn't a white horse. It was white at first. That's why it was in Denver. Why the fuck would they just put a horse at an airport, like a giant horse, just randomly by itself at the airport? Well, it was Denver. It was white at first. It was a big white horse. Something happened. I guess maybe when dude died when the statue fell and whatever, they painted it blue and dubbed him Blucifer. So look at this. This is really the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. William Cooper, Bill Cooper, legendary. If you're not hip to Bill Cooper, when this video over, pull up Bill Cooper. I think they knocked Bill Cooper off, but I think they tried to knock Bill Cooper off. You know, so stay up, man. I'm out. See you.